Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Stonehearth Alpha 15. Where we last left off, we were working on the castle. Some of you, if you frequent the Stonehearth discourse, may have seen some screenshots that I posted there. I was trying to get some community feedback on the castle, just to get some more ideas rolling basically. Let's take a look. We did not do that. There's a new feature, I believe, from the potter, is it not? It is. The market stall takes one clay pile. Easy. Absolutely easy. Let's put one in the queue. We're gonna make it. So essentially what the trader's stall does is if you have a bunch of stuff in your stockpile like we do, you can essentially set it into a trader's stall and trader will come by and pick it up and give you monies for it and be on their way. So it's a little bit automated, basically, is how that works. The other thing we were working on was our tailor. Making just a ridiculous amount of these. Let's take a look. We should... I think we make some of these. Like 22 of these, as a matter of fact. Make 22 of those immediately. Thank you. You're working on the clay pile, and then you'll turn into a train post, hopefully. We can take all that down. Let's take a look at where we're at here. So this is kind of where we left off here. And we have to start thinking about what we want to do. Goes my phone, gee whiz. We need to start thinking about what we want to do here. One commenter on the Stonehearth Discourse forums. Is it Discourse forums or just Discourse? I think it's just Discourse. But they did mention adding an overhang here, and I think I agree with that statement. Let's take a look. We can compare it pretty easily with the other tower we have currently. It makes sense for these to have an overhang. It really does. Don't. There we go. Put one right here. Right there. Let's take a look. Yeah, that looks a little bit more like an actual tower, doesn't it? Okay. I'm sold. You sold me on the idea. Put one up here real quick. Just finish. Whoop. The camera. The camera. Good lord. We'll finish off this and we'll zoom. It looks like reducing the frame rate too in my recording software down to 30 frames per second has fixed most of the camera jitteriness that we were running into earlier. Can we do anything here? Should this all be blue? Like that? Maybe. I kind of like how it looks a little bit better before, but it does help it differentiate from the tower right beside it. We kind of built pretty close together here. Like, yeah, the roof is definitely kind of overlapping with a lot of this tower here. I think we're just gonna go with it and kind of hope for the best, hope that it looks good. I think what we want to do is we're gonna have this going, and I think I want like a bigger section on the other side. And let me try to show you what I'm talking about here. So we would do something like this. Let me just try to build this up here real quick. We'd stick with kind of the theme we have going on, right? Where we kind of space these out. God dang it. Okay. It's fine, it's fine. They're not even. That's why I'm freaking out about it. So we'll do two there, two there, two there. Maybe one. Get rid of you. Everything's blending together. Hold on. It doesn't really even out though, does it? Can we, is there a halfway point here? 3, 6, 7. There absolutely is. So a halfway point would be right here. That works for me. Let's take a look at these armed goblins. Good lord. Get out of my life. If we send an attack command there, they should be fine. There's all of our footmen by the farm again. It's fine. They'll intercept it. That'll be fine. No worries there. So essentially, kind of what we're talking about, let's go back to this, is we would keep building this up. This might blend in a little bit with the tower behind it. It's kind of just how it's going to have to be for now, I think. Don't. So we'd build it up kind of like this right here. And I think 2, 4, so we need to go one more up, right? Something like this. And then with these added on, let's see if this looks good. See if we like this or not. Right, so it'd kind of add in with the rest, or it'd kind of blend in rather with the rest of the architecture here. Don't hate it. I'd like to get some more color in here if we could. Something to look into probably. Do we have anything we can sell? Good Lord, yes. Sell these immediately. We do not need them. Sell all these, absolutely. Wall clay lamp. I think we'll probably hold on to those. Ooh, and this thing is finished now, so we should actually probably place that down here in the near future. How about right now, since we're kind of going for it anyways. Trading post. Okay. So maybe we could have this, let's zoom in here, let's take a look at this guy. Okay, so put it 3 back. I feel like you could do some cool stuff with these. You can make like a little like kind of like a little market almost. Ooh. That's a good idea. As a matter of fact, we might have to work towards that here going forward. Let's keep taking a look here though. Maybe if we put these like one more up, it will look a little bit better. The other thing we have to start working on as well, that we've kind of been neglecting actually. So it's 1 away, I guess, from the tower. I got like 2 away more. So it's kind of like this, right? Yeah. So adding these battlements, we never finished the walls of these towers, and I think it's probably time that we do. Could we put like 1 there? Is that gonna look weird? Could look weird. So put 1 there. This is just a little bit of the more tedious work that we have to look forward to here. So 2, 2. What if we did something like that maybe? That could be cool. Are these 1 high or they are 2 high? So let us go back and add these guys up. Boom, boom. A little bit of the tedious work. This build, by the way, if you're interested in, right now all I have is the walls and towers. They're saved as building templates, so you could actually use these in your own game. I'm going to be posting those on the Stonehearth discourse. I'll probably put a link in the description below if you want to check it out. I started a thread there just to keep getting more input on the castle. I want to keep you know, striving to get better all the time, right? So this wood block is directly in my way. Can we build a ladder up here and maybe loot this thing? That would make me very, very happy. Can we do... Yes. Yes. Dang it. Okay, so that'll be the last. That'll be 2 here. They should pick that block up, right? Oh gosh, maybe. And we'll just have 2 there, I guess. That works fine. So just continuing with this. Keeping the dream alive. Yeah, I think that works. That works well enough. Here comes you. Probably not gonna get that Just kind of given up hope on the Hearthlings at this point. If they haven't done it yet, they're probably not going to. What are we doing here? Can we come back? Thank you. Oh, dang it. Did the exact same thing, didn't I? We want to do it like this. Like this. We'll just build these guys up. So just acting as more battlements, right? And that's just gonna take a little while to get everything all situated here. So we have to still do like this entire side of the castle, right? And this is, you know, these are the kind of details that you know, I prefer to maybe do off camera, or maybe as part of a stream even. I could see doing that and not hating it too much. At least I could interact at the same time as we were doing this. And then 2 here. Yeah, probably. That works well enough for me. Actually, probably wouldn't take too long to do these details on camera. Because we're pretty much, like, we've gotten most of the, like, it's just like one more wall, I think, isn't it? Yeah, it's literally this last wall. Okay, so we'll go ahead and do the last wall. It's fine. 2 here, skip 2, 2 there, 2 here. So it's just like this then. Easy. And we'll eventually get that build order done as well. The question is, how much higher do we... I don't think we want the keep itself to be that much higher. Like, this should probably be as tall as it goes. And if that's the case, then we would end up doing something like this. Do we need one more? We absolutely need... There we go. Do the same thing here. And that's just 2 over like that. And then I think what we end up doing here is we'd put a line down like that. And like that. And that would turn into... God, that's still really tall though, isn't it? Like, I feel like we would almost need to make the towers even taller if we keep along this trajectory, I suppose. Maybe. I don't think the keep really needs to be that much taller, though. Like, kind of just this little area here works pretty well. This could be its own building. We could have, like, a little courtyard back here, even. I don't hate that idea at all. I don't think this idea is going to work. I really, really don't. Let's get rid of these. Yeah, I don't think that's going to work, unfortunately. But this is kind of why I've been reaching out to, you know, people in the Stonehearth community, trying to get that advice, right? How far away? Okay, we're fine to just delete these like this. Yes, we are. It's perfectly fine. Still fine. Yeah. Just take that away like that. So, we gotta figure out what we want to do here. Let's take a look at our invaders. We do have 1 footman on the scene already. Let's take a look at the trading post. So, call merchant. Show shop. Oh. Buy those. Oh, so you can just call a merchant like whenever you want? Is that how this is working? Potentially. What do we have of value? Oh, not a ton right now, actually. We should probably do some more mining, try to get some stuff taken care of. Sell one of those. This has just been our inventory forever, so we may as well sell it. That does nothing for us. We have a lot of stuff that's really not doing anything, actually. Sell these too. That's fine. Sell some of those. call it good for now. Daily update. Let's take a look. Ooh, see, our net worth is going up. Potentially getting a 26th person into the town here in the near future. So if we don't do that, then we could finish this building off pretty easily. It doesn't particularly look like a keep. It's more of almost like an abbey of sorts, isn't it? And if that's the case, we could even try to do something where, like, what if we came in here? Whoa, 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 whoa. And like knock the, like, right, you kind of see what I'm getting at, is like knock these walls out and make this like a hollow space inside. And that could be kind of like the bell, yeah, like the bell. Potentially. Could be a good idea. Could be a good idea. I also think we need to do a little bit more detailing to this building as well. Like try to get some other colors in here probably. Just because it's looking a little bit, it blends in a little bit too much is what I'm getting at there. We also have to figure out what we want to do in this area here. I think one of the, you know, one idea is we could take, let's see. Oh, see, that's with the castle blueprint right there. That's pretty cool. We could take something like, well, let's take a look. Like little clay house, whatever. Like we could put some of these in here, or we could design our own buildings, which we probably would, as a matter of fact. But we could, like, you know, get some of these guys in here. Could probably fit, well, 2, like 4 in here pretty easily. I see you invaders popping up. I do like the idea of having it be kind of like a training ground, though. I do really like that idea. We also need to figure out, like, some good stairs systems here, too. So what I mean by that is we need to take something like this and basically stair up to the wall, right? Kind of see what I'm getting at here. Something like that. And it would probably go down the other side as well. But this just gives them access to get up onto the walls in case like archers ever come out or something like that. I'm not saying that's the design we would go with necessarily. Like I would probably want to add some kind of like, oh, I don't know. Like something, I don't know. I'm trying to think of like supports, right? Can't even put anything there. Good lord. I don't know. I don't think that's the system we would go with, like the design rather. But you get the idea. Like we would make it so that it didn't just like blend in immediately to the surrounding area there. Yeah, we still have a lot of work to do though. Lots and lots and lots of work. But I wanted to just give you guys kind of some insight as to what I'm looking at with the keep or the abbey, whatever we want to call it here. Trying to get some more input, trying to get some ideas here to kind of continue on with the project. I kind of got this far. We kind of got like a shell almost, and now I need some support to figure this thing out. I think I'm gonna try to do some stuff off camera with it, see if I can't come up with any good ideas. We should also probably consider mining out a bunch of this stuff beneath it, just to get our net worth raised up a little bit higher. This trading post, very, very cool. I feel like we have just tons of stuff scattered. Like I feel like this place is just littered with loot that nobody's picking up. I guess we're picking up some of it. We'll probably never pick up any of that. Maybe. We're working on it. But I also wanted to give you guys a look at the market stall as well. I think we could do some cool stuff with this, like set up a little market area maybe right over here. Could be really, really cool. As a matter of fact. Oh my god, we still have so much stuff. 2 plushy toy rabbits for some window frames. I don't think so. Probably not a terrible trade, but just not something that we need at this very moment. 25 Hearthlings is enough. I know I'm not gunning to get more, at least not for the time being. But we've come a long way. Remember when this was kind of the whole town right here? And then we messed up the well with this stuff. But then we kind of expanded it out. We're doing good stuff, man. We're doing good stuff. Definitely the biggest city that we've ever built in Stonehearth. Potentially one of the bigger cities that I've seen in Stonehearth, as a matter of fact. If we can get this castle up and going, we're gonna be sitting pretty good. Pretty well. Anyways, that's gonna do it for today's episode. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, hit that like button. It does help out so very much. And if you want to see more, go and subscribe to the channel. Like I said at the beginning-ish of the video, I'm going to be putting a link to the Stonehearth Discourse in the description below. So go and give it a check. Give it a look-see. There's a lot of good information on there. Lots and lots of good stuff for the game. Until next time, we'll see you next episode.